Welcome to the Ecumenical Church of Occitane's Advent and Christmas Carol Advent calendar. Each day during Advent we will reflect on one well-known Advent or Christmas carol, as well as looking at paintings of the sort that often appear on Christmas cards. We hope you'll join us every day as we prepare to celebrate again the birth of Jesus Christ over 2,000 years ago. December the 17th, See Amid the Winter's Snow. Christmas evokes many things: wrapping up to go carol singing in the snow, the magic of the midnight service in a freezing cold church, a warm log fire with the smell of roasted chestnuts, consuming inordinate amounts of roast turkey, trying to go a bit steady with the Brussels sprouts, unwrapping presents. This is all part of the myth of Christmas, and as myths go, it's one of the best. But as I said a few days back, we don't know that Jesus was born on December the 25th, or indeed at any other part of winter. From what we can tell, the very early church didn't really celebrate the birth of Christ at all. The first really important Christian festival around this time of year was Epiphany, falling on January the 6th. Epiphany focused on the baptism of Jesus, as it still does in Orthodox churches today. But a new emphasis on the Nativity did not occur until towards the middle of the 4th century, and then only in Western Europe, and it's not difficult to see why. In the year 325 AD, the Roman Emperor Constantine called a council of all churches at Nicaea and proclaimed Christ to be fully divine as well as fully human. Thus the story of his birth, as a fusion of human mother and the Holy Spirit, dramatically increased in importance. Indeed, 5 years after the council, Constantine had a prestigious 5-aisled church built at Bethlehem at the supposed site of the birth. So, back to the carol, written by Edmund Carswell in 1858. We have a good covering of snow because it's December, it's winter, and it's woven into the imagination of people living in Northern Europe over the centuries. Carswell tries to stick with Nicene theology, as in, "Lo, within a manger lies he who built the starry skies," although he arguably goes off-piste when referring to the sacred infant, all divine. I also think the reference in verse 6 to Jesus meek and mild is unfortunate. But I do like the way in verses 3 and 4 Carswell brings in the shepherds and looks at it from their point of view. In this, he was echoing a number of 15th century carols from Germany and France. The carol is also lifted by the tune and the chorus, which is decidedly upbeat. Hail, thou ever-blessed morn, hail redemption's happy dawn, sing through all Jerusalem, Christ is born in Bethlehem. The tune was written by John Goss in 1871. It proved very popular in the later 20th century for a variety of protest songs. Our painting is of the census at Bethlehem of 1566 by Peter Bruegel the Elder. Bethlehem has become a Flemish village on a cold December day, with all manner of tasks and games taking place on the ice and snow. People are warming themselves by the fire outside the large house in the middle distance. To their right, a pop-up pub by a tree is plying a lively trade. An inn at the bottom left is being used as an outdoor tax office. A crowd has gathered round. Nearby a pig is being slaughtered and a cockerel and hens strut around. The inn bears the Habsburg coat of arms. It looks as if Bruegel is getting a bit political here. Then, if you look very carefully, you can see a woman in a blue cloak on a donkey approaching the inn. Leading the donkey is a man with a large saw and other carpenter's tools. Mary and Joseph arriving in Bethlehem for the census. Joseph is also leading an ox, which along with the ass will form the quintessential nativity scene. It is interesting to note that there is no mention of ox or ass in any of the Gospels, but they make an appearance in later writings from the 2nd century onwards. See, amid the winter snow, born for us on earth below, see, the tender Lamb appears, promised from eternal years.